It's week 11 of my London Marathon training journey. I'll still stick the training plan up of what it's laid out for week 11. Week 11, crazy. From memory, there's 3 10 or 11k easy runs in there. There's one 35k long run with marathon pace, and there's one like tempo interval session. So looks pretty challenging, but I mean, just a volume I suppose at this point. So yeah, because I'm not doing the volume, then the actual sessions starting to wind down a little bit, I think, apart from the obvious marathon pace session in the long run. So it's Tuesday today, so muggy. Saw some guy walking down the river with his top off. He must have just been absolutely sweat through because it feels so sticky. Constantly got a glaze of sweat. Haven't really done anything. Yeah. Come on. So yeah, 40 minutes easy today. I'm going to squeeze in a couple of double run days, I think, this week. Well, that's how I'm feeling at the minute, because I don't think the 40 minutes is enough. I'm feeling really good off the 40 minutes at lunch, so definitely be able to just get 3 or 4k cracked out in the evenings, maybe, when Ariane goes to bed. Loads of stopping today. Molly's absolutely on one. She's just nearly pulled me off the trail then. Just chasing something which is darted into the, maybe a bird darted over the river. Usually run up that side. Just thought I'd mix it up a bit. Live on the edge. Come on. So pretty tired today. 2 late-ish nights. I mean, didn't get to bed till midnight on Sunday after all the travelling and all the caffeine. And then last night, Man United had a good result against Liverpool. Watched that at home and all the punditry afterwards, so didn't get to bed till quite late on. My own fault, but just feeling tired today. I'm agitated, and I suppose the muggy weather isn't helping. So yeah, plan for this week, try and get 3 times 10k easy done, and whether that's 40 minutes at lunch, 20 minutes in the evening, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then get a long run tackled. Not sure yet, but based on how it went at the weekend, I think maybe after Ariane's gone to bed at about, don't want to get lost, at about 8 o'clock maybe. Just want to see where this goes now. Intrigued. Oh, a bit of a train ride. Let's have a look, shall we? That's the main train line. Goes from like the valleys down into Newport. Interesting. I didn't even know this was here. This is just a perfect example. Plain I cross some of the challenges. Come on, Mo. Right, that's enough of that. Enough of that exploring. Not absolutely pushing it. Not rushing around like I usually am in lunch. I think the double run will open up a bit of freedom. This means I'm not out for a long period of time in the evening, which is the overall goal, really. Molly running the wrong side. You've got to constantly have your wits about you running with a dog. It's not too bad though. I do like to moan when I'm tired and muggy. Love finding new quirky little routes there. Look at this. Pretty cool. Yeah, so for the first time yesterday, I think, started to look towards the end of the training plan, thinking it's nearly September, so that means Not long to go to London. Quite looking forward to getting there now and getting it done. It is really challenging. The long runs are starting to become a bit problematic. It's just not ideal, especially trying to arrange it all so it fits outside of family life. I don't want to get in the way. But it's been great. I've really enjoyed it, really enjoyed the challenge. And it's going to make things seem a lot easier when the marathon's out the way. Maybe I can focus on 5k or 10k for a bit. Thanks for joining us on this muggy Tuesday. That's the 40 minutes lunchtime session wrapped up. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of exploring, and we'll see you later. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day. Nice and damp. It's been raining a bit this morning and last night, so feels like it's still humid, but feels like it's opened up a little bit. Yesterday was ridiculous. So sticking to the footpath, the tarmac footpath today. Not going up the river. Thought it'd be a bit wet and muddy and just fancied a bit of a break from it. Whenever I wear this t-shirt or the other orange one I've got, I feel like compelled to wear my orange cap. Not sure if that's completely normal, but I feel like I'm doing it a disservice if I don't match with a orange cap. That's my random thought of the run. Right, let's round this one off. Coming up to 6k. Thanks for following along. I'll see you next time. It's Thursday. It's about 3 o'clock. Extremely late lunch run, but nonetheless. Just taking out Molly for a quick blitz. Now I'll drop her off after about 3k. Just concerned about how warm it is. Beautiful day. Contrary to yesterday's discussion about the hat choice, I've gone for the colour coordinated vibe today. Molly's matching me as well. We're all in black. So yeah, last night went alright. Had 24 wings. It was Wing Wednesday. So I had 12 barbecue, 12 Frank's hot sauce. Made a couple of running and vlogging related purchases this week. So I went for the Vaporfly Next Percent 2s. They were 33% off on sports shoes. And I got a 10% club discount, so paid 134 for them, which I'm chuffed with. Been wanting a pair for ages. Not in a rush to use them, but just keep them in the box probably. No, they will get their use. Maybe before London, maybe after, when I start to focus on 5-10k sort of distance. Still a bit undecided on what race day shoe I'm going to go for. I think it depends on what I'm doing pace wise really, which I'm sure I'll figure out over the next 3 weeks. And then I also bought a media mod for this GoPro Hero 8, which is what I use to do the filming. So that just allows you to attach loads of different stuff to it. It's got like mounting brackets, and also it's got a shotgun microphone, which will just make the audio a bit better. I'm a bit concerned over the next couple of months as we go into autumn and out of summer. It's going to get windier, the light's going to get darker, and the weather's going to get worse. So I thought I should invest in that now. Been eyeing it up for ages, so hopefully that comes today. Get that used this weekend and see what it's like. All in all though, pretty chuffed with how this week's going. Been absolutely knackered. Similar narrative to the previous weeks. So the fact that I'm still getting out the door and getting a run of sorts done is like a massive positive. Little wee. So yeah, I was supposed to do the interval or have a go at the interval tempo session tonight, but I'm just knackered, absolutely knackered, so might just get out for a easy top up later. Maybe do the faster effort at park run on Saturday. Don't know what I'm going to do with the long run yet, but I'll chat with Izzy tonight probably. But no, it's all good. Just got to keep going. Not long to go. So I switched up the baby routine a little bit. It's always changing. Just trying to, probably for one, find the best way, the most sustainable way to do it, and for two, keep switching it up when each other is struggling, to help each other out and listen to each other when we're tired. So I'm doing the 5 PM feed after work, bath, bottle and bed at 7, and the 10:30 feed in the evening, and then getting up in the morning for the 7 AM feed with her, sorting the dogs out and getting her settled before I start work at like 8:30. It's working right, just need to settle into it a little bit. That's me just about finished, 5.5k, happy with that. Thanks for following along. I bet watching this, some people are thinking, he's a right miserable bugger. It's just difficult, as I'm sure you know, just getting out and getting the running done with the filming as well. And a lot of the time, what I'm filming is my own sort of dialogue with myself, as opposed to chatting to someone else. So what I'm talking about, my moans and groans and how I'm feeling each day, that's just what's going on. So I can only be honest. When you're tired, you know, so there we are. I am a happy person, really. So hope everyone's had a good Thursday. Friday tomorrow, roll on the weekend. Glorious morning this morning. It's park run day, or otherwise known as Saturday. So I had a rest day yesterday. As per the new regime, I'm doing all the night feeds at the weekends from Friday, Saturday, just to give Izzy a break. So last night was 10 o'clock, 10 PM feed. Well, it was bath, bottom of bed at 7, 10 PM feed, 2 AM feed. And I think that was it until she started about 6 AM and got up with her about 6:30. So yeah, that was the routine last night. Beautiful sun this morning. Not sure what that's like on the camera, but it's absolutely glorious. Well, when it gets towards like late summer, early autumn, it's just a beautiful time of year. So gotta be grateful for the early morning sun. So just taking Bryn, Ariane went out for a bit of a walk. So she fed at 7 and it's about 8 o'clock, so just getting out for a quick lap, do 30 minutes or so. Gives Bryn a good run. Got a bit of a busy day today. So park run down Strega House, Newport, home park run. And then we're off to Bicester to pick up a out and about running buggy. Because we've got a bit of a good deal on it. I joined this out and about Facebook group where they do buy and sell second-hand ones, so that's pretty good. I'll do a bit of a video on that coming up. So yeah, park run, finish straight away, hopefully grab a quick coffee, get back for 25 to 10ish, get in the shower, out the door, with Ariane when for 10 o'clock, and then it's 2 hours to pick up the buggy, go into Bicester. So we're going to make a bit of a afternoon out of it and go for a bit of lunch, I think. So yeah, and then I think the Man United games will record, Man United Southampton. So then I'll come back, try and avoid all spoilers, and then watch the game about 3 or 4 o'clock. So that's our Saturday. So park run's going to be a steady effort, I think, because I might do the long run tonight or early hours tomorrow morning, or just early in the morning. Just see how everything else pans out, you know. But definitely want to do it within the next 24 hours. So that's what I can commit to. But if it doesn't work out, then I'll just do it Sunday, late Sunday. I definitely don't want to be doing it in the sun, because when it's out it's going to be quite warm, and it's been a bit muggy this week, so try and do it in the cool, whether it's night or morning. Such a nice little walk, just so chilled out. Chucking the ball for Bryn, pushing Ariane when the sun is just absolutely beautiful, the low sun in the morning. Literally, you can just shut your eyes and walk with it shine on your face. It's a bit deep, but it's just lovely, isn't it? Gotta appreciate small things. Right, that's us coming to the end of the walk. See you at parkrun. All done, just under 5 minutes per K, happy with that. Must have stopped about 5 times with Molly. I think it's squirrel season, I'm no expert, but the amount of times Molly tried to run into the woods and up trees. So she actually dropped a lead at one point. She ran into the woods. So I was really chuffed at that time considering. I'll see you over the weekend for the long run. It's Sunday, it's about 7:30 in the evening. Just taking Molly out. Had a bit of a busy evening last night and busy day. So going out for the early hours run. I laid all my kit out, just didn't go that way. Had some stuff to deal with Ariane when, and so just let it go. Thought I'd reschedule for tonight, hoping it would cool down, but it's still saying 22 degrees. So just going to do 5k or so with Molly, drop her off, and then reassess. The idea is I'll push on, and once I dropped her off, try and smash out as much as possible. Whether I do, I don't know how much I'm going to do. Aim for 30 plus, but I'm absolutely exhausted, so let's just see what the art of the possible is once I get going. That's me just dropped off Molly. So that's 4k with her. Now I'm going to head down to Risker, the next town down, and do a 15k out and back, and then see how I feel when I get back. Just run past the turnaround point. Just going to keep going and just see how I feel. I can keep going right the way up this valley now and do a bit of an out and back, so I'm going to give it a go. So my thinking is, I just want to try and get another few k notched and hopefully make it back home, because getting all the way home, it'll be easy to make the decision to stop. So if I've got a couple of k on top of what I planned, then that'll be a bonus. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see me. Just got to the point I'm going to turn around, so 16k. I thought 16 obviously times 2 is 32 to make the out and back, and then 4k with Molly taken off of that will take me to 28. So get back home, see how I feel. Might be able to push out another 4k. So that'll take me up to 32, which I'd be happy with, if I'm honest. 28k done. 2 hours 36, 56 seconds. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits with that. Absolutely buzzing. Did not think I had 28k in the tank when I left the house. Literally said to Izzy, I'm just going to do as much as I can. I didn't expect to even get 20k done, so I'm chuffed. I'm absolutely knackered. It's been a real tough few weeks. So, really feeling it, but so chuffed. Absolutely buzzing. I suspect there's only 2 or 3 long runs left now before London, before tapering, so hopefully get a couple of 32k pluses in, and then I'll be really chuffed with that. So, mega happy. Just want to say well done to everyone who's been training in all that hot weather, whether you've managed to stick to the plan or you've deviated, whether you've hit your race pace or you've slowed down. Well done for keeping going, and there's only a few weeks left before taper, so give yourselves a pat on the back, and all that hard work will pay off.